We're taking you back in time to 1998. A strike between the UAW and GM lasted 54 days, stymieing the machinations of output, costing the company back then an estimated $2 billion, and some analysts believe the company never really recovered from that unless and likely both sides are taking into account.
They can be very effective in damaging both sides, and what you hope is that this doesn't become a self-defeating strike in which so much damage is done to both sides that really it threatens the position of the Detroit Three to survive.
This time around, 146,000 workers in total at Stellantis, Ford, and GM are in a position to strike if UAW President Shawn Fain gives the word. Right now, only 13,000 workers on the picket line.
He said that he'll use any means necessary to get what they want, and I take that threat very seriously.
The strategy unique this time around, unprecedented in that all three automakers are now involved. The move to strike at a plant tied to each company, a new move.
The way this compares historically is you have to look at the ledger and you have to look at how well the companies are doing.
Brian Rothenberg is a former spokesperson for the UAW. He doesn't speak on behalf of the union, of course, but he's been there on the inside.
They're not easy jobs to do, even though, they pay well. But they also, by the way, these contracts lift up the pay and benefits for non-union companies too. So I believe if there's ever a time to get this done, it's now.
Rothenberg says the negotiation on both sides is more public than it's ever been, and all three car companies are behind on electrification, especially when compared to the juggernaut in that space, Tesla. The capital costs associated with the transition, real.
Closing the gap from some of those things that UAW workers sacrificed back under the Bob King years, after the economic downturn. So this is the time to do it.
The economy, auto workers, car dealers, the impact far-reaching.
I think it's going to be short-lived. I think the two sides will come together, and it'll be a good thing for both parties, and we'll move along. But I would like to try not to have customers have the trepidation of not purchasing.
Hillary Golston, Fox 2 News.